I got into the field of surveying mainly for my guidance counselor. Funny story is that she's the same guidance counselor that my mom had when she was in high school, and so my mom didn't go to college. I was the first one in my family to go to college, and so we were sitting down. I knew I was wanting to go into some type of engineering field. We looked through the list of engineering programs at my local university, and Geomatics Engineering was one of those programs. And I asked her what Geomatics Engineering was, and she didn't really know, and I didn't know. And so we went through and did I don't even think we did an internet search. She had some pamphlets from Fresno State, which was the university that I went to. And just kind of went through, looked at some of the mapping that had been done, and looked at some of the aerial photos, and I just thought that it just seemed interesting to me. I love the outdoors, camping and fishing, hunting, and so I've always liked maps and involved and liked reading them. So I thought that was kind of something interesting to go into, and decided to sign up for it. I didn't have the traditional, or it seems like the traditional background of folks, having done it in the summer or worked it with their families. So surveying to me now is, much more than measuring. There's so much technology involved, and you interact with so many different people, from the public through government agencies to people like land developers, other engineers, and you can take your skills and go do many things. When I first graduated, I never thought I would really work in a remote sensing field, but I found out that the skill set that I had learned throughout the years was able to take, and I worked for an aerial mapping company. And so I think the skills that you would learn can take you any place you really want to go. I would say surveying benefits the public by giving those who make decisions the best and most accurate data that they can use to make the smartest decisions. You can help solve problems, down from the simple, where's my fence line, where's my property line between two neighbors. You can kind of help mediate that, all the way to how can we run this pipeline or this new viaduct underneath the city of Seattle. And your job can help people do those things. So you're benefiting, by adding lanes for traffic, or collecting these really large data sets to help model a watershed, to help a city or a county make a better decision on where to on the water quality for the public. So there's a lot of background stuff that not a lot of people see, but the stuff you do every day does benefit the public greatly. I'm currently the vice president of the NSPS Young Surveyors Network, and I helped organize the Oregon chapter. Currently the Oregon chapter has about 70 members, and the national chapter, or the NSPS Young Surveyors Network, has, we're approaching 300 members. Networking between the professionals in surveying is probably one of the most important parts of what you should be doing. And so belonging to a group like the Young Surveyors Network, it gets you out and allows you an opportunity to interact with other surveyors your age, and helps you build that professional network. I can't say how much it's done for my career, just by volunteering a little bit of my time to want to help organize something, or go to a conference and just sit down and talk to somebody. You never know where you might need a job, if you need to move across the country. Just building that really strong professional network. Someone that you can call in a different state that has an unbiased opinion on what you're doing. And so that's what I think is the most important part of what we do in the Young Surveyors Network, and that's why I would urge most people to that's why I would urge all the young surveyors. It doesn't matter if you're under the age of 35, which is our what a young surveyor is supposed to be classified as, or if you're a supporting member, which is anything outside of that. We want people that are interested in helping grow our membership, and then help promote surveying as a profession. I'm kind of introverted. I don't necessarily like to go out and talk, but I see the benefit of it. And so communicating, either written or verbal, I think is definitely something that I've seen that we need to work on as surveyors. And I try to urge as many people as I can, either to write articles or just get out to a local chapter meeting and meet somebody you've never met before, or go to a local university and see what the surveying program there is doing, and try to help out as much as possible. I just think it's a benefit to communicate with, not only within our profession, but other professions, the civil engineers or the GIS folks, or the aerial mapping community, or you know, any of the natural sciences. I mean, we kind of touch everything what they do. So communicating is definitely something that I would urge, and I think is something we need to do.